said, you've been doing this, you're a pro. I said, I don't care how many slams you win or how, good you might think you are. You still get nervous when you come up here in front of people you don't know. This is your soul. This is your work. This is your creativity. You giving that to people. So y'all give y'all love, y'all energy, y'all attention every time somebody is up here. We appreciate the babies back there doing what they do. Dope kids in the room. Dope kids in the room. Yeah. So I don't care about that, but you will hear me. I would be like, yes, Queen, you better hit that now. Oh my God, please do it again. Rewind, run it back, boo, run it back for me. And I'm gonna do that for real. You're gonna hear me, so feel free to do it too. I love it. I love it. Chuck calls them back there. He calls them guttural utterances like, oh. He says it all like, oh, I'm a Broadway stage guy, But me, I don't care. I'm like, I'm gonna be me all the way. You be you. Yeah, I know Chuck gonna come up here. This is his home. You feel me? This is Chuck's home. But yeah, you feel free to be at home and come up here if you feel the need. You wasn't on the list. We gonna get you on the list. We don't care. Yeah, we just gonna run it. But you know what we gonna run into next? Some dope stuff. Y'all give it up for Love and Lyrics.
Hello. I am Angel Kim. Love and Lyrics is my Instagram name. So if y'all need to find me, you can find me on Instagram under love_the letter N and lyrics. All right. Knock. Predators lurking around every corner. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Deceiving young minds. Coming at you every which way from Sunday to the next day. Hoping to someday capture you. Run. Yes. Don't stop. Make all the noise. Scream if you have to. Don't let them catch you slipping down that slippery slope, lusting after your children, trying to take hold, snatching young souls that'll be forever lost in the ether, never to be seen again. Bodies return to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But this ain't no pixie dust taking you to Netherland. And this ain't no child's play either. What's left are images on shirts with halos, wings, and words that say rest in peace as families grieve. And they forget about the demons lurking behind the screens. Protect your babies. They're coming for them. They forget about everything. They forget about it all.
Let's go. Yeah. Come on, you got it. You got this.
I got it.
You got it.
We run it back.
Yeah, rewind.
Don't forget about us. Yeah.
Protect your babies. They're coming for them. I know it's gonna be. All because someone got too lax and posted pictures on the internet. Proud parents boasting accomplishments with school images, with school names and subliminal messages on jerseys and tees. Competitions holding trophies and plaques.
Yeah.
Oblivious to the demons lurking behind the screens. Stop letting them succumb to the vultures lurking. You think it's cute dressing tots like thoughts? Trust me, it's not.
Rewind that. Rewind that. We need to get this. Rewind that.
You think it's cute dressing tots like thoughts? Trust me, it's not. They're coming for them. Tapping away at keys, hoping those keys unlock doors. Yeah. Trying to gain access to your kids. Yeah. Those kids are our future. But what future do we have if we fail as protectors? Protect your babies. There's too many predators to pretending to be kids using AI pics and voices. Pay attention to what your kids are watching and doing when you're not around. It's molding young minds, leaving them with their own delusions. with bended conclusions. I'm sorry.
You got it.
It's molding young minds with bended delusions, leaving them with their own conclusions, while you're working your fingers to the bones or simply watching TV. These devices are left raising your kids, locking them inside with their eyes locked on screens. Snapchat, YouTube, and TikTok become the new food, feeding their minds that are bottomless pits that are containing all knowledge, no matter what it is. And when their poop comes out smelling like boo-boo instead of pretty pink roses, don't shed any tears trying to bring them home, hoping that they get scared straight before going straight into the morgue. Remember, it's all because you failed to protect your babies from the predators lurking around.
Go.
I'm gonna read this one because I don't know this one, and I apologize.
Hey, squad, good job.
Hey.
Good job.
They say when you lie with dogs, you get fleas. Well, here I am, trying to invoke feelings numbed by life, stiffened by the many hands once in it, snuffing out all the joys that I once had like a noose around my neck waiting to snap, but the only thing that breaks is my spirit. Mummified, I shuffle through life, swallowing pills like I swallow my pride, while scum feast off decaying flesh like maggots leaving me numb inside. I bedded my share of faceless men, each taking their aggression out on me, thinking it brings pleasure, only adding to pain. As they slap, bite, and choke me, I wonder if I was to beat on them like they beat on me, would I have the same release as they have? Would I be able to walk out of the room and poke my chest out and act like it's something to be proud about? Then cower home to face the same women that they complained to me about? Even though each story is different, they're all the same. I fake moan for their amusement, distorting my face, playing make-believe that their 5 to 7 inches is really 10. Cooling to their moaning and grunting, sweating like 12 years a slave. Me thinking of any other place but here. Wondering how long this would take. Hoping for just enough time to wash the blood of my tears away before the next John comes along. Have his way with me. An endless revolving door that I don't control. Beauty in the eye of the mighty dollar that never reaches my hand. Wishes ignored, lessons from my mama sunk in. But a hard head makes a soft behind. And a soft behind seeks unwanted attention. See, I didn't choose this life, it was chosen for me. A promiscuous teen snatched off the streets. Another black girl gone, magic depleted. The only tricks turned were on me. Did anyone ever look for me? Was my brown face seen on TV? Was my flyer posted or handed out? Or did I just become another face added to the many that they are talked about and forgotten? I wonder, what happened to that little girl down the street? Well, she's gone. Tears soaked into grungy sheets, hopes broken into a million pieces, trampled on and left to dust. And even though condoms protect a number of things, they couldn't protect my dreams. Those of one day returning home, of being set free, of seeing my family, of sleeping in my own bed again, instead of this dirty mattress on this dirty floor shared with others who come and go, never to be seen again. Instead, I'm left dying in silence, mentally held together by tattered strings, light depleted from my eyes daily, soul left darkened by the evil that stole me. This has become my purgatory, and I realize the only escape for me is death. And this is dedicated to all the missing Black girls and Black boys that have gone without a trace. And then the smack in the sector.
To save y'all. So what you wanna do? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Real talk though. What you wanna do? At the age I am now, if I can't teach, I shouldn't even open my mouth to speak. Real talk brings a strong down from the weak. My name is Chuck D. I got Tea Party beat. I represent where you can't sleep. 48 jazz.
Yo, I had to let the mic breathe a little bit after that. That was some heavy be happy, right? Yeah, y'all give it up again for Angel Kim. Yes. I tell you, look, don't be afraid to come up here and read on your phone. Look, we our family here, but you do what you need to feel comfortable. We don't judge here. There's no judgment in here. Well, we got somebody coming up next. Where'd he go? He's so dope. Oh my God. This stage is about to feel an earthquake of dopeness. Y'all give it up for Chuck Jackson. Take him all the way up to the stage, y'all.
So how y'all doing? Y'all good? Good?
Yeah, super.
My name is Chuck Jackson. That's what folks around town call me, but my government name is Brenton Jackson. I'm the author of this book here, Elijah's Easter Soup. All right. The first book written about the holiday of Easter by a Black writer featuring a Black character, printed by a major printing press, Random House. So y'all check it out. Buy a piece of Black history, support the doc. You gotta order it because it's sold out here. They only got the doc copy, you know what I'm saying? So order it up there. Or see me, I got a few copies in the trunk. You can get it for me for $20. So you know what I'm saying? Holler at me. And The Way of the Wailing Women, which is my new YA young adult verse novel, hits shelves October 2025. And then Jubilee Jumps for Joy, which is another picture book to follow up to Elijah's Easter Suit, his shelves May 2026. So y'all be on the lookout for those as well. But I got my start here at the dock and open mics around town doing poems. So I'll try to remember something. I've been performing this one poem for the last 20 years. 10 years. I think it's still relevant. These days, these entertainers, they real quick to call themselves artists, yet they real slow to write even one protest song. Maybe they afraid they might be mistaken for Pete Seeger or Bob Dylan in blackface, so they settle for just being pawns in the game. These days, these entertainers, they got me confused. Always thought us folks who were dark in the blue, summoned the different muse, never knew we would be afraid of being America's little mischievous child, willing to raise the plantation mistress's skirt, exposing her bustress, so they would know that all this new booty is just old manufactured goods. But these days, these entertainers, they just follow suit. Maybe they done forgot about the song such as we injected into the butt of every joke too. See, they got your daughters believing that they woke up like that. So your daughters wake up, look in the mirror, and just want to go back to bed. They got your sons believing that they hustle hard, so your sons don't want to know hard work. You see, they got you believing they don't with you, but that's all they do. They were the ones who told you Barry Gordy was a Project Pimp, but they gave Clive Davis an NAACP Lifetime Achievement Award. They were the ones who told you, don't wear your sorority tellers to the march, sister, but please march home and support your sorority sisters on reality TV. See, they done stole all your John Henry. Just left you with double doses of Double Dutch and Stagger Lee. Got you worried about who's singing Precious Lord, Take My Hand, but you not ever worried about who's not singing Mississippi Goddamn. See how they always got you raving about Simone, but not Nina? Yeah. Did we forget how to crush up pieces of glass and put it in the master's food? Did we forget the sacred songs of Oya and Oshun? Have you been to the crossroads lately? Did you speak to Papa Legba? Did he instruct you on how to cut heads properly? Did he baptize you in muddy water? Did he lay you in a sun house for 3 days? Did you rise up on the third with some lightning Hopkins in your steps, some Selah in your chest, some Fela on your fist, some Marley in your manes? Excuse me, but is that a Miles Davis or a Billy Goodman home? Although Shirley Temple Black or Black Nicholasburg are shoes, because I see you smiling and dancing between singing about the stormy weather of being black and blue, so I wonder if those are notes or nooses you are dancing to. You see, you just want me to be happy while Marvin Gaye rolls over in his grave and cries. You see, you just want to do Facebook challenges, but you don't want the life of Richard Pryor. You don't like the work. You don't want the life of Matisse. Lose the ability to raise your hand so you paint the rest of life's pictures with your tongue and your teeth. You do not want to pay the price for artistry. You just want to get paid to entertain me. So dance, monkey, dance.
strange but undeniable. Associated Mexican boys is unreliable. They like to say tsunamis and floods are caused by natural. Heart know the truth and exactly who they be.
Didn't I tell you that was on? Oh my goodness. Y'all give it up again for Chuck. Jackson, everybody. Oh my God. We got another dope poet in the building, Miss International, Miss Green Hat, Miss I like to do whatever I do when I get on this mic. I can't do it as good as her, but y'all do it up for Lyric Hunter. What up? How y'all feeling?
Good.
Good. Let me first give a big shout out to the doc. Secondly, let me make sure that I show love to my bro, Black Noise. I told him I would make sure I came out here tonight to see him. It's so crazy, and I'm gonna tell this story real quickly, but he reminded me that he and I met long before I ever started doing poetry. And it was super crazy to me because I was like, how great is that you meet somebody before you start doing things that you never imagined you would do. And then full circle turn around and y'all both doing the damn thing. So I just thought that was super amazing, and I'm thankful that he reminded me that we actually met long before I ever got up the guts to step in front of a mic and share my poetry. So Black Noise, I'm proud of you wherever you are. I don't see you, but wherever you are, I'm proud of you. Super thankful to know you. So if we have time, Brown Goddess, do we have time for me to read a quick piece and perform a piece?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm gonna read a piece I titled Bleeding Pain, and then I'm gonna perform a piece, a love piece titled Try Again. Y'all all right with that? All right. They say that if you write your thoughts out, it will help ease the pain when getting through difficult times. So I just keep taking it day by day. Each day choosing to write out another thought or expression of pain. And some days, I feel like it's working. But other days, I feel like it's still hurting. And every time I pick up the pen to write about my thoughts again, my fingers start to swell, causing the pain to start again. And I've written so much pain that blisters have started to form on the edges of my pointer finger and my thumb. A constant reminder that I still have words and thoughts to write down, but they're stuck inside my brain, fighting to get out. And sometimes it's almost like they're competing with the paper on who gets the last word. Like playing tic-tac-toe with my pen and my journal, and no, it may not be what some may consider a sufficient replacement for therapy, but it's pretty fucking close. And most times, it just happens to be one of the only things we choose to turn to, because therapy forces us to give ourselves permission to not be okay. And I'm still stuck in between wanting to be perfect and wanting to be human, but I can't seem to choose. So I just keep on writing, hoping that one day soon I'll be able to get each word out just in time to save myself from a lifetime of heartache. But I'm really trying to hold on for dear life, and trying to accept the absence of people I've loved the most ain't never getting easier. And yes, they're all either absent by choice, death, or elevation, every form adding another slash to my heart. Some wounds larger than others, but each one providing another notch to my belt of healing. Always finding new ways to beat me down and build me right back up again, just in time to keep on living. And ain't that ironic that my pens are still suffering. They bled so much that they're starting to run out of ink, and these words can't be expressed in pencils because pencils never bleed. And if there's no blood to show for it, how can I be sure that they really understand me?
So if you see me standing on the corner holding up a please help me sign, please just give me more pens, because this is a life or death situation and I'm on my last breath. All I need is a chance to write it all down so my mind can finally get some rest from this constant battle of bleeding pain.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all ready for some love? Tell me you still love me. Tell me we can work this out. I know that you still love me. I think it's time we get this right. Yesterday I went to reach for you, but you weren't there to reach back. So I imagined how beautiful it would feel to be stuck together again like the straps on the backs of our favorite snapbacks, and I wanted to remember how it felt to be all up in your space. You touching me where my skin becomes spirits, loving kisses on my face. Replacing the taste of my tears with the taste of your love on my plate. But you've been gone for a while, and yet no one is worthy of taking your place. I'm not exactly sure why I'm still waiting. We haven't been a thing for a very long time now. Maybe one day I'll be able to move on completely when my mind can somehow forget how you made my heart smile, like back when there wasn't a blemish in the love that we shared for each other. Damn, what a beautiful time. All those magical moments we created when the connections pulled us in through the portals of our eyes and our minds, and we never asked why. Not one single time. Because I was yours and you were most definitely mine. We were everything that represented love in the middle of our own beautiful disaster of happiness, where the sun met the land and the trees met the wind. Somehow, we bloomed, but we forgot something. We forgot to water the roots that grew beneath the grass, and all those careless mistakes that we made caused our foundations to crash. Can't you see? We failed ourselves. Damn, I really miss you. I'm thinking we should do things differently this time around and perhaps rebuild ourselves together. Just let me love you. I'm sure that we can get it right this time around. It's time that we try this again. Let's see how strong we can love out loud. Let's love until this lifetime ends and starts all over again. Baby, I'm asking, can we just try it again? Because it's time that we water our gardens. So tell me, are you down?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down if we restarting this thing, because I would love to water some gardens. You feel me? Y'all give it up for Lyric Hunter. All right, up next, we have a very dope artist who I'm not sure, but they seem very musically inclined. So I'm bringing up a chair, and they can come on up and get your, y'all give it up for Sue Queen. Yeah. Clap them up to the stage, clap them up, clap them up.
Aula Ula, you say Aula. Okay? Aula Ula. Aula. Aula Ula. Aula Ula. Aula Ula. Uh-huh. The small child yesterday I saw in the corner of the street. I tried to talk to him. He refused to talk to me. I asked what's going on. He never answered me. He was afraid because he get a lot of trouble. Listen this. Aula Aula. Okay. Now this is history. It's my history. When I was young, I'm part of people who have a war and this, but anyway. Now we're going to spiritual. I just need for everybody here, just open your heart to Lord, and something will happen. And when you go home, you feel happy and great. I am all sufficient God. I am all sufficient God. I am your provider. I am your Father. I am your best friend. I am all you are, Jehovah, Jehovah, Elohim, Jehovah, Shaddai, Jehovah Adonai, Jehovah, Yah, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah, Elohim, Jehovah, Shammah, Jehovah, Mekadesh, Jehovah, Jehovah, Shammah, Jehovah, Shabbahosh, Abaya, Yeshua, oh Yeshua, oh Yeshua, 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 Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Yeshua, Hallelujah, Abaya, 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 Yeshua, Abaya, Abaya, Yeshua, Hallelujah. Oh, Abaya, oh, Abaya. I hope you guys love my religion. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit more at peace. Y'all give it up for Sue Queen. All right, coming up next, we got somebody dope who has lived at the dock. She's been doing poetry for about a year now.
That's right.
That's right. Y'all give it up for Boss Lady Anointed Rap Entertainment, Blair. Clap her up all the way to the
How y'all doing? Good. So for those who do not know me, I am Blair, and like she said, that stands for Boss Lady Anointed Rap Entertainment. Blaring our voice, baby, I ain't playing. And Miss Dunya, this is a poem that I wrote a while ago, and she asked me, she said, "Why haven't you done that poem anymore? That was a good poem." So I recently just revised it, but this is called Insecure. Can I be transparent? I will be honest and admit I am not firmly fixed. I am still healing and working through my pit. Attempted suicide at 19 and it wasn't it. I lived. I still gotta deal with it. I am ashamed to admit I still have insecurities I deal with, like Chucky. Hey, let's play. Can we be friends till the end? Except this isn't child's play. This is real life grown up spit. I am learning to press through what I can't control. I have to keep telling myself I am not that little girl who had acne and no voice anymore. You will be surprised the things that people say behind my back that get back to me. I nod my head and smile, but deep down, that spit bothers me. When all I desire is to show love, kindness, and exuberate peace. Insecurities pay rent in my mind in advance to show up and pop out. Shoot fly, don't bother me. I do not want to play. I declare today I won't let my insecurities take over me. You see, Philippians 4:13 says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I also know that I got to be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If God is allowing me to go through it and face my insecurities, then in my weakness, He is strong. So I can boast about my insecurities because it's a breaking point and a breakthrough. I am willing to go through the process so what I have now won't be ruined. I'm more powerful than my insecurities. I can't control what people say or do to me, but I am allowed to handle my triggers when they come up and learn how to move and control my emotions in any room I step into. I am more than equipped with every tool I need to face the giant insecurities that attempt to fall upon me. See, it's an inside job. Hi. My name is Ingrid DeWitt Williams, and my grown self still be dealing with insecurities. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for Blair, Boss Lady Anointed Entertainment. Before we get to our headliner tonight, we're going to have Craig, the Boss Lady, come up.
And that's my baby. That's my
That's
baby.
that girl mama. Y'all let her up to the stage. Turn it on.
Hey.
Hey.
Today my point is the poor people. The poor people or poor. The people have money. I will buy something for the poor people. They will be so happy. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for Craig, the Boss Lady. We giving it up for kind hearts who want to help those in need. See, that's somebody who's gonna have a nonprofit in the future. We see it already. All right. Without further ado, I want to bring to the mic somebody who, to me, is larger than life. They have ideas that expands the universe, and I want to be a part of everything that they have going on because their spirit, their energy, you will feel it. You will hear it and you will see it. You can close your eyes and that poem gonna change into a whole nother demon. You feel me? Till you see the angel. Because it's gonna wipe out everything, clean out your spirit. Y'all give it up for Black Noise Poetry, who's flying over the building.
How y'all doing?
Super marvelous, effervescent.
Indeed. I like Buddy's spirit, man. Jeff off the chain. You get him a drink, let's see what he do. Indeed. How y'all doing, man? It feels good to be back at the dock. I started here, and I was nervous then like I am now. But it's all good though. I had to chop it up with Chuck. Chuck said, you know what I mean? He's a therapist, right? He said, that has the same feeling as the body in the body as excitement, right? And I was like, well, then I'm hella fine excited. get to it. How many times have we watched a mother pat her son on the head before sending him to a bout? Building boy confidence, calling him pretty, cheering as he floors his way to the ring. Praise over his gloves, says swing. Swing for the stars, jab. Jab until you find an opening, an opportunity, a fair shot. Stay on your toes, chin down. Don't let them steal your joy, boy. You better bob and weave. The gun line starts with grass meets sidewalk. Finish the round strong, without rounds in you. Please make it home. If a black man gets nailed on this canvas and all you see is black, is it his fault? Is he hurt? Or does justice continue to sit ringside wearing skin coats, bought from selling tombstones? Queensberry, American Dream rules don't allow faith. Just drops its guard when sidestepped correctly. Most mornings, you'll need smelling salts to wake up from the fight before. Have to hire a cut man, where prayers have to replace evulsions, putting a cold stop on the black-eyed chief shots imposed on our culture. No one told us the First Amendment ain't for us. Truth might get you canceled. KO'd, hands taped, and steel bracelets. No wonder why every black child is born with black trunks, got a out everlast left cross combos out the womb. Wonder if Jack Johnson knew we would still be sparring monkey references. Maybe that's why he dated all them white women, so he could yell eyes to Pappy at the weigh-in, his form of a low blow. Some get back for his invention being reduced to primate funny. How this International Bigotry Federation makes us use 12 ounce while they stay bare knuckle. Just look. Look at all these sugar rays robbed of their sun. Their lights choked and becoming streaming fruit. Viral reels, foxed into being rabbit punched out of their weight class. Head butted into eminent domain, rather us be lightweight. Feather in a punch drunk, slipping Mickeys into our boxing shoes in the locker room, making it harder to push us up against the ropes. Outlawed the rope and dope, now they call it resisting. Sickening, hopping by Roy's a chance to speed back all bodies, sending spirits aerial at our trauma's expense. Only the Marciano themselves, a fury blue hero. This is America. You better patriot against your rights. Place your hand over your heart even if it's broken. And they may let you weather the storm. Bang! 9 bodies of a church congregation outlined in chalk. Bang! Another unarmed black man. Bang! Another unarmed black woman. Bang! Another unarmed black. There's so much going on in this country that I can't write about me. Too much bloodshed to let my blood shed. Too many unconvicted murderers in days like these. I don't want nobody to intercede for me. I need a direct line to God. Buddha, Allah, Yahweh, uninterrupted conversation, love, and uplifting touch to remove this muck in Maya, detaching this spirit of undesire. I'm in need of divine intervention without the middleman. Sometimes I think the middleman forgets our prayers in his inbox, unchecked, on standby, withering as we are blasted away. What if he forgot about us like my father forgot about me? You know, since Jesus is on Facebook now, I would be lying if I said, what if during some sick game of telephone he jumbles our words until inaudible, illegible, and gets dismissed for misrepresenting all 3 fifths? Didn't cross my mind. So on days like these, I don't want nobody to intercede for me because I won't forget. Like the world, the media, even you will forget about these bodies after the first candle goes out. On the visual, the first shovelful is poured at the funeral, and the last obituary is handed out as a keepsake. They will forget about these bodies. I can't forget about these bodies. Too many acquittals to forget. Too many churches burning to forget. Too much living in my purpose to let go of the fact that I could have been one of them. My sons, daughters could have been them, lying there, labeled, chalked out, mangled. That could have been me carrying you, or you carrying me. I don't think you want to know what being a pallbearer feels like. Too much mopping up this cold blood. To mop up my own blood Only taking time out to eat bread, drink my blood in remembrance of spread rug 5 times a day. Then it's back to this truth. Live, love, right, love. Their ignorance made them forget about us, knowing that's exactly what hate does. Harsh words, hard, muds more, hateful, psychologically unstable fingers on triggers, producing more bodies lynched in cold blood. And all I can hope is I can teach my seeds what real love does, protecting them from becoming more unarmed blacks. Bam! Look, man, how y'all feeling? Y'all good? Y'all liking what y'all hear? Yeah? Y'all gotta be loud in that. Yeah? All right. If you're not following me already, go to blacknoise.poetry on Instagram, blacknoise_poetry on TikTok. Run them TikToks up, man. They won't let me go live yet. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we're here because of this. We're here because of this. I Cry Over Spilled Ink is it's for whoever needs to put themselves back together again.
Come on.
Who does the work? Who gets out of bed anyway?
Yeah.
Who fights? Who wants to see the community transform? Who knows that patience, love, kindness, all of these things are action words, not just the things we spew out of our mouths, that we regurgitate, right? I honestly say I published my first book in 2016. I rushed it. I didn't even know I could do it, right? And the doc helped birth that, helped push that. Watching Chuck, AJ Houston, Anthony, man, just amazing people, being around amazing people, Donna, Mama Craddock, man, just crazy. So it's a beautiful thing to be in this space because this is a full circle moment for me. So I'm glad that y'all here to be able to share this with me. Thank you. Thank you. They're my babies in the back. We've been kicking it too. They was tired. They still tired. They're gonna go straight to sleep in the car. I can't wait. I love them. I love them, but all of them talk a mile a minute. I'm glad they. No, for real. They dope though. They dope. For real. The best part of me. Let me find something. So this is what I mean, and I gotta go deep on y'all right quick. Before I left Dallas, I was suffering from depression and didn't know it. Alcoholism, anger issues, the whole nine, anxiety, PTSD. It's hard seeing people die and then trying to build a life around it. Don't nothing stay together until you get help.
Yeah.
So black men, we raising these babies. We need help. And it's okay to go get it. Therapy. Go talk to your pastor if you get into that. Go wherever you need to and get help. And let's sit and let's talk together and get renewed. For real. I often find myself preparing for battle, training for an enemy I'll never see. Lightning working its way through veins, rain monsooning its way to my face, tank chicken scratch out of the frustration felt with anxiety and doubt are too heavy for this tongue, asking God to pull me back to health. When prayers are all that are left, And silence is the only source that comforts the uncontrollable shaking of my pen when nights threaten day, making sunrises even more uncertain. Beautiful moonlights riddled with fireworks that aren't Norman Lewis, with vibrant colors and just abstract patterns of matter. Reds faded into an abyss of gunpowder, grays, stretching tires and screams that rip through what are supposed to be sacred walls, drowning out moments filled with laughter and the happy tapping of children's feet, sounds that loosen the lips of palpitations, cold sweats and night terrors denying access to movement, breath. The ability to wake up feels like the devil is riding my back. I've seen death, heard his voice, felt him crawl up my chest. Before first responders, he responded, told me it should have been me. He won't miss next time. Still can't wash his stench. Footprints, color, boots, knees, a smile from my memory calls for rage when he comes in a form covered in blue, but hurts most when dressed in the flesh of my own kind, and no ambulance chasers or bullhorns blaring acronyms come behind the one you called friend. Stuck with this stomping anguish of never wanting to go outside again, looking over your shoulder, participating in what feels like a senseless fight with life as you slap box in the air until exhaustion, trying to force the wind to feel every bit of your grief. Disordered demons invisible to the uninfected. Crippling moments when a cause backfire sends you into war mode. There's nothing post about reliving zombie trauma. Tying the bed down so the monsters don't escape. Having to conjure your normal, your happy, your home, a second life in the bindings of a notebook, creating a new family from the spirits at the bottom of a bottle. No one listens like them. No one understands the jolt of waking up to smells of gun smoke quite like slurred thoughts. A new warm hug, turn yes man, intoxicating security blanket, justifying every excuse not to seek therapy. Whispers things like, don't worry, everyone has a vice. They ain't been through what you've been through. Divulge your secrets in me. Addiction is how Black men are supposed to cope with shell shock. Fails to mention, all you hear is flashbangs. That in the midst of drunk, life tends to fly by, breathing the fuel added to your burning bridges, yet find solace in watching the embers float away. At least my pain won't give them the third degree anymore. Discovering the toxic comfort in being a fire-breathing misfit. A ticking red flag of emotion. I need therapy. I need therapy. I need therapy. Someone to talk to. The tools to survive this firing squad in my head, sick of running away from feeling, of licking self-inflicted wounds. My body has become a bleeding bruise of silent screams for help. Help. All right, that's enough. I'm like, damn, that was that. All right, pick back up the energy. I didn't mean to kill y'all vibe. My bad. Yeah. You good? Y'all still good? All right. Hey, little temperature check. That's all. You know what I mean? Hey, man. I don't know how much time I got. Hey, Jazz ain't saying nothing though. But so I'm like, I can't see from that far. I need glasses and all of that. I don't smoke, but I think I got glaucoma. Hey, look. All right. Let me lead on love. This might not be what y'all think, but still love. So, me and love are always estranged. We be beefing, and that's okay. Because most times we all do. We all do. Can we agree? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We done had breakups. I can't stand you, I love you. I can't stand you, I love you. I swear to God. I'll kill you, I want to, but I love you. I love you. So me and love fight like cocks and pit bulls, always to the death or career-ending injury. At odds, in disarray, determined dragons drawing ditches in the sand, spitting fire, bellies full of calamitous confusion, chaotic cicadas instead of butterflies, but beauty is in believing both of us will wave white hearts and surrender and call a truce to this battle of conditions. I have the propensity of offering up my heart to guillotines and praying the rope holding the blade is indestructible. I can't with all of me believe love, chivalry, and romance are dead just because I've died multiple times. The suicide bombing away from 17 virgins, a few to be or not to be, past having condolences for forevers. I guess in biblical terms, would be proud of this long suffering. You see, we be fenced. Butt naked on thin line wounds never heal before reopen, revealing rhythmic ramps and rhetoric released in vibrations only orators can feel. You see, it's levels to this madness. A loaded gun and layered straight jacket of joyful grief and serendipity skipping stones on Red Sea right before it opens, naming each line in the ripple will pass lover's name until breaking commandment tablets and rebellion. You see, love is an undiagnosed schizophrenic. But it'll be me in her head. Chinese torture until she gives up that unconditional I heard about. I must be insane to keep letting that Trojan trick me. She only changes the beast she comes in, pouring out as a patient crowded nightmare with no face, just kind enough to turn from future wife to another notch on my belt, stain on my sheets, a kicked over lamp, rejoicing with the truth of always eluding me. You see, love has got me pinned up against this line so hard, it's starting to disappear. Hate, but I won't give up, regardless of pain. Love be gorgeous, beautiful, sacrifice, giving up a kidney. Mangled body of slave after fighting back holes in hands and feet, beautifully gorgeous, a sanctified hell slowly howling hope at the silver half holy moon while shooting stars scream healing hallelujahs to sick Holy Spirit giving praise back to love, real love. Be willing to let go so growth can occur. A young boy met head on by love, wrapped in caramel, girl with pretty eyes. Met seemingly fatal heart, but played hard and go get it to forget the sound his heart made, and that and many other encounters will make man drown out monogamy. Manifesting whoremongering mantras, manipulating, misuse women to make sure they never shine the sun. Then he had daughters. The war would never end. Look, y'all go pick up my baby. It's a lot of jewels in this joint. It's a lot of work in this joint. My most vulnerable work ever. I cry over spilled ink. It got great reviews. Pick it up from the doc, man. I love the doc for picking up my book. Thank you so much for being out here with me. I appreciate you, but it ain't over yet. I still got squad left. Shocky coming up.
I had to check the temperature on this stage. Jesus. Did he leave that? Did I tell you he was going to tear you apart, put you back together, and give you the hope you need to keep on living? Didn't I tell you that? Turn your demons into angels. Come on now. With some hope. Oh my God. So we're going to take a brief intermission, about 7 minutes. Y'all take y'all time. We're going to let this stage breathe. Y'all can come get some food, come get some books, come see Sin back there who popped in here. You thought I wasn't going to shout you out. Sin Spoken Words in the building. All right, we'll be back in 7 minutes.
Rock chemistry. Rock chemistry.
Follow me to us.
solo, get in the flow, and you can picture like a photo. We can mix mellow, make teams, and make melodies for MCs, motivational breaks that never last. And I'm going on for days and days, and mom displays it engraved. People's X-rays, I can take a phrase as well as heard. That's a daily word. I can get iller than known, killing, bombing, no alarm, rock killer, remain calm. Self-esteem make me super superb and supreme before a microphone, still I'll be. This was a tape. I wasn't supposed to break, I was supposed to wait, but it's more fake. I was a single, keep following the south, taking it back to the ball. Brothers try, others die to get the formula. But I'ma let you sweat, you still ain't horny or step away from frozen. Stiff as if you're posing. Dig into my brain as the rhyme gets chosen. So follow me away thinking you a person. Let's travel out the limits of speeds around the universe. What is the same as the earth is further? Stronger laws and play a string into a Milky Way. World's out of sight, all the eye to see not even a satellite. Let's stop and turn around the long time. Like stand in the darkness, and now it's tough. So keep standing soon, the sun, I see a star living a bomb, we can see the heart. This is a lesson, if you guess it, get the ball in, let me step right up and keep firing. Yes, I'm down there. I wanna know, can you feel it too? Just it's not the starting now. It's the same feeling. I only seem to get away now. It's no mistaking. I'm clearly taken by that simple gift of a girl. It's not the stars, guys. It's not the starting now. It's not the starting now. My eyes rolling in my head. I'm tossing, turning like that. And the only way I think to love you. Say, yeah, the reason why. Even though I ain't shy. Gotta do to the honest of love. Cause you are everything, fascinating. Thank you for the things that this has we wanna play it for you. You see, we want to be
Welcome back. I know y'all trying to get autographs because everybody is so dope. Y'all still enamored by everything that Black Noise is bringing to the table tonight. But I won't bring something else to the table tonight. I didn't know if he was coming, but I'm glad he did. So y'all put your left hand and your right hand together for Sid Spoken Word.
You're working on the flow. You know the mama too.
I didn't know he was coming. You told me to come. What do you mean? What do you mean I didn't know he was coming? I'm gonna start with a lie.
You were so late, so late.
I'm at the top of my game. Reign supreme, dial me up. My name rings. I slay. Motivated to make it, intense drive and patience. No substitute or replacement. I slay. Been practicing focus, working hard, laying low. It's humility, not lack of ability. I got different energy. They ask what's gotten into me. I slay. I come with it, never leave it at home. I go get it, I live in the zone. I got too much to gain and I carry the load there. Too much to save, so I go it alone. In the gym till I get it right. Before the show, I've done the show 100 times. For every line, I cut 100 lines. Their words dull, mine cut 100 times. They throw salt. Rewind. That's what I got. See, I got it all comes out in the wash. Eyes on the prize, they're down for the count when they encounter a loss. I win for how well I recover. Take shambles, restructure. Give it straight, can't be subtle. Subtitle, subtext, I'm the best, I slay. I take the stage and leave with it. Shoot my shot and lean in it. To all the doubters, resend it or redacted. They move backwards, I lead with the jab. I ain't debating who's the greatest. Woke up today, noticed results of the changes I've been making. I'm walking different. No con, man. My confidence got me talking different. Time is money. I grew up and I'm shopping different. Trendsetter, go-getter. I beat the odds. Beat my past off the beaten path till they beat a path so you could keep the snaps. I need to see both your hands. I earned the claps. They hurt collapse. I'm working fast. Walk beyond and above. Can't be slow to act. I've been done in past by the time they asking above. Can't be distracted or deterred. Middle of a storm, I'm determined to return. When winds kick me to the curb, I'm too stubborn to lose. Was too scared for show and tell. Now, seek out venues so I can show and prove. Go from sun up and run out of to-dos. Pressure can't crack me. Second place don't attract me. Do more rebounding than relaxing. That's why I'm everlasting. Hard work is taxing, but it pays well. I'm demanding a raise to balance the pay scale. They can't give me enough. What's the hold up? Got the gift of gab, ain't giving it up without my just due. Brightest thing shining, ain't gotta ask you. Can't hope I win, I have to. Work through anything that comes my way. I look this good doing it. Any given day, it's natural. Can't beat me. Feel like nothing can defeat me. Iconic, no other way they should treat me. At this point, looking back is beneath me, cause I crush, I kill, I conquer. Say it with me, I slay.
Yeah, y'all give it up again for Sid Spoken Word. Did he slay that or did he slay that? I feel like he did that on purpose so he could talk about the recover part of the poem. Look, this dude, man. Yeah, y'all come out to the doc. He usually hosts the first Tuesday of the month. But we've been having so many hosts revolving, man. We just gonna keep it moving though. But that's Sid Spoken Word. Follow him on IG. He's got some dope music. My favorite song is Closure. Look it up. Apple Music, Closure. Sid, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving with some dope stuff. Y'all give it up. Put your left hand, your right hand together for Blitz, the poet.
So I normally listen to the radio when I write, but today I decided to turn the radio off and turn the television on for some motivational and inspirational vibes. So the first thing I did was I watched the news. I took a look at CNN to CNN to objective news. I then switched over to Fox News, and while they had their views in, well, they were looking kind of skewed like a lost episode of The View. I then switched over to headline news, but they were giving gossip reviews as if it were e-news. It was no better on True TV, but what would you expect when these networks are ran by some impractical jokers? I mean, it was no better. Oh, other networks were no better. Thinking I was watching some classic WWE SmackDown, what I thought was the big boss man giving a sidewalk slam just happened to be a cop on a body cam slamming another black man down. I mean, see, these networks give me no true value as I see families feud as this world is in jeopardy, but hopefully, just hopefully, the wheel of fortune will change for some of us. See, growing up, we were young and reckless instead of young and restless, but these are the days of our lives. So don't get it twisted because family matters, because you need strong family ties when you step outside, because it's a different world when you're black in America. See, they don't care. The real world doesn't care if you're black, Hispanic, unless you're rich or in power. No matter what we think, our views don't matter. No matter what network we watch. Just because we tune into BET, I'm willing to bet they flip the format from classic creative content like BET News, Comic View, and 106 in Park to just another watered down cable network to fit the narrative. I mean, MTV has been irrelevant since it was music television. Now it's Teen Moms, Catfish, and ridiculousness. But what would you expect when a jackass runs several networks? I mean, so I then switched over to ESPN for the win, but even it ended in a spin over golf tour debates and paying college athletes. So I had to go into a room of silence because all the chaos and violence on the TV would ruin the poetic vibe. This is what happens when you channel surf. Yes. Welcome to a block you want to avoid at all costs, because once you arrive here, it's hard to leave. See, this block is scarier than a nightmare on Elm Street, because this block will have you feeling as if you're in the movie Groundhog's Day as the cycle repeats itself over and over and over again. See, you'd be better off getting blocked by the Dikembe Mutombo, because this block is a lot taller than that. It wouldn't matter if you had the skill set of Lawrence Taylor or Micah Parsons, because this block here would shut them down. This block is tougher than the bad boy Pistons inflicting the Jordan rules in the paint, because this block is hard to score on and get past. This block is more difficult than a Rubik's Cube, because this block, it gets in your head. See, I've been on this block before, and it was very hard to leave. See, the block I'm talking about is writer's block. See, writer's block will consume you. Writer's block will confuse you. Writer's block will have you questioning your creativity. Writer's block will have you doubting you can still do this. But see, writer's block, it's all here. It's all in your head. All you have to do is pick up that pen and just write, and keep writing until that block is overcome. See, writer's block will come at you at your most vulnerable moments, like life tragedies and personal crises that already have you in your own head. So once again, please avoid the block known as writer's block. For writer's block has taken many out for the count to the point where they never recover, never give us another dope thought, a creative line, or a dope thought. Once again, please avoid the block known as writer's block, for it will consume you and it will confuse you.
anybody on the transition? Man, so basically, he just transitioned into what I wanted to talk about. Our writing group. Oh my God, isn't that great? So we'll be talking about how to get over writer's block, how to create your space, all the things that you need. So check us out on 817. It's going to be really, really dope. Follow me on Jasmine's Twilight or Brown Goddess 1979 on Instagram, and you'll see all of the information there, and you can sign up. We're going to keep this thing moving, though. Where did he go? Where did he go? Here he is. Y'all, this man has the highest energy in the back of the room. You can tell by his shirt and the way he moved that he gonna come and give us some dope-ish. Y'all give it up for Jay.
How's everybody doing? I just saw. I don't know if I'm supposed to be up here, man. There's too much talent in the room. You should. Hey, when is amateur night? It can't be. If these amateurs, I need to be a valet parker or something. I just came up here because my hometown came to town and they wanted to see some poetry. So I had to take it to the best place that I could in town. I want to say this before I get started. If you gotta laugh at me, don't look at me and laugh. Just turn your head and laugh to the side or something, okay? We just do it like that, okay? So I started my day off no different from yesterday. I didn't have no money yesterday and I ain't got no money today. But they say good things come to those who wait. And I done waited on paying my rent for so long, I'm about 30 days from having to relocate. So I gotta do something to make this broke stop. Time to get a job, so I'm on my way to the bus stop. But see, I had a pair of shoes that was far from new. And if I lift my foot up high enough, my shoe might talk to you. Because the front part of my shoe and the sole was peeled back and it was flapping. And if I walk fast enough, it sounded like my shoe is clapping. So I head down to the corner store to catch bus number 4. You get a transfer downtown because my partner said they're hiring at Costco. So this Benz pulls in the corner store. And man, this Benz is sweet. And the bass is hitting the ground so much, it's shaking the ground beneath my feet. The driver gets out, he look at me, he turn away, he look back, and then he say, "Hey man, where you go to school at?" So I say, "Polly." He said, "You got a brother named Pat?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You used to hang with Demetrius and Pig. You one of them rap cats." I said, "Yeah." Then he looked me up and down. And I started feeling bad because this dude balling out and I'm living bad. But then he pulls out a wad of money so fat that it took 3 rubber bands to hold the wad of money back. And he starts unraveling the money. So now I'm thinking to myself, he ain't got to do this. And man, this dude is generous. So a tear came to my eyes because I knew what was about to happen. And he said, "Girl, these rubber bands will stop your shoe from flapping." Jeff, I know you got social media or something. No. I'm on no social media at all. You will have a huge following. I'm telling you, sell it out. You feel me? Y'all give it up again for Jeff, the comedic poet. Oh my God. So we got
All right, we're gonna simmer down a little bit. We got a poet. Thank you for coming back, Queen Bee Love. I'm glad you're here. We got a poet coming up who's been sitting here very patiently. She's very demure. She's very ladylike. I love her glasses, her smile. She's great teeth. Oh my God. You guys give it up. You're gonna see the teeth when she come up here. Y'all give it up for Shadonna.
Thank you. Okay, how you guys doing? Good. Okay. Can time stand still for me? Deep as the ocean, yet shallow as the minute hand on this old clock, can time stand still for me? Remnants, fragments, pieces of this thing called life loosely held together, you know they say, time is on my side. No, it ain't. Take me back to the place where love lived. Take me back to that place where time never knew my name. Take me back to the beginning where this old soul knew no boundaries, no fears or insecurities. Take me back to that place. No love lost, no pain gained, no dark shadows creeping in the backs of my mind, indulging on what was, has been, or back when. Take me back to that place. So time. No need to let the dust settle or the lines on this paper carry the bittersweet tears into their lyrical formation. Don't knock on my door. Don't ask me to come outside, 'cause time ain't on my side. Stand still for me. Still as the north winds that guide me into my destiny. Still as the night's moon deeply rooted in the midnight sky. Still as the love of my sperm donor of a father that never came for me. Stand still for me. Let my words flow timelessly as a classic, never lost, never forgotten, never rumored to be a figment of the imagination. Let them spill from the lips of nations for generations. That old Negro type. Sweet as honey, refreshing as the dew that rests on the rose in the morning time. Stand still for me. My social media is Instagram, marvelous.blossom.
Y'all go ahead on and follow her. Take your phones out, marvelous.blossom on Instagram. That was dope. We had some requests from people in the audience. This thing ain't working for me. Tidy, lefty loosey. Oh my God, such a man. Thank you. So we have had a special request by somebody who is so dope. I can't say no. But before we get to that special request, the request is they want Black to come back up. Y'all, how y'all feel about that? She come back up because they missed the feature. Another owner of the Bush Tribe missed the feature. So how you feel about that? Coming back. But before we get into that, we're gonna have Wayne Henry come and grace the stage. Now y'all can clap it up, and I'm gonna tell you, this man is internationally known, internationally great, and I can't get this thing going no more, but he is the dopest thing since sliced bread. You feel me? He is doper than heroin. Oh wait, I can't talk about drugs. But anyway, he's really, really, really fly. Y'all give it up for Wayne Henry, my guy.
What's going on, Donnie Book Show? So I drove about an hour and 45 minutes from Little Elm to see my boy, man. I'm so proud of this team, man. Shout out. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, go crazy, dog.
What he said.
Did Then they wonder why we act so outrageous, running around stressed out and pull out gauges. Cause every time you let the animal out cages, he's dangerous to people that look like strangers. PTSD is not the person refusing to let go of the past, but rather the past refusing to let go of the person. And unlike my father and brothers, I did not listen to the military. I said I would not die for a country that would not die for me, so instead, I stood on the corner of Crenshaw and 39th. Me, more Peter Pan pirate than patriot, windy blue flag hoist and left pocket my battlefield. An ocean of row houses and abandoned buildings where train tracks played daycare to lost boys thrown overboard to Neverland, no shore, all seas in sight, but for certain my ox sailed for blood. Little black boys that fit my description. Violence is you get to tear down the community the fastest, and just like war, the government gave us all the tools we needed for the destruction. You know, guns, crack cocaine, hell, now they got Molly. You ever seen a dead body? I mean, like the real Ricky trying to outrun a shotty. You learn that the 12 gauge is mightier than the sword and the running back. And it made me wonder if it's mightier than the pen. And if that pen could save me from the pen, when niggas get wrapped up in image and acting, zipped up in bags, when it happens, that's it. The bullet versus the pencil. I mean, I've seen what lead can do. Watch it sketch a man to death now. I just want to write him back to life, what they told me. Ain't no Nick Giovanni's coming out these projects. That self-centered don't give birth to beautiful metaphors. They're going to always be more old dog than my Angelo. Hey, cuz, what you got in that backpack, homie? A notebook. With burdens bigger than the wings of a desert eagle, pages made in my image, God's body. A trap house for a heart, and a street light for a spinal cord. How would you feel if niggas wanted you killed? You probably moved to a new house on a new hill and pick a new spot if niggas want to do shots. I ain't a dog. How much Tupac in you got? I ain't rich neither. It's either my life or your life, and I ain't leaving. I like reading. I mean, I just wanted to rewrite my future, but they made movies about me and called it Boys in the Hood. Menace to society, but I can't be Jody, baby boy. They was going to Nipsey hustle me to a cross. Call me prophet. Say I died to give Icarus wings to black boys that melt at the sight of sunshine and gunsmoke. Call me Black Jesus of South Central Los Angeles. Because the streets they gave me to drug me by my black boy drug me by my crown of thorns down Slauson, down Normandy, down Crenshaw. I mean, there's no time stamp on trauma. PTSD don't care which war you fought for, just wants to know if you still remember the bullets, bloods, and bodies from the battlefield. Yeah. Because whether military army tank, a neighborhood ice cream truck, they both leave a cold trail in their wake. Then they wonder why we act so outrageous, run around stressed out and pull out gauges, because every time you let the animal out cages, he's dangerous.
Let's go!
Jesus, y'all, Wayne. Y'all give it up again for Wayne Henry. We're gonna let this mic breathe on that male energy, and we're gonna bring up somebody here who is a dope host. I've been kind of Insta stalking her for a minute. She didn't even know it. She was like, oh my God, who is that lady? I'm the Insta stalker. Yes, I love your poetry. So y'all give it up, and y'all gonna love her too. Queen Bee Love.
How y'all doing? I guess I'll do something motivational. I wrote this for my cousin. It's new. Boo you, Wayne. Boo you. Okay. I wrote it for my cousin. He was going through some things. So listen, I know it hurts, but growing pains are worth the growth spurt, and you are a giant among men. So stand tall, then pity them because they lost the best friend, while you remain amongst brethren. Just know it won't last forever. Karma is clever. They may feel secure in what they did to you, but she will come for them soon. So while you wait, go and be great. Just remember that when you elevate, you drop the dead weight. And the path that you're on, they will stop what you're to become.
God is the best of planners. He wins no matter what fantasy you have playing in your mind. Whatever script you have written this time, the cast of characters has changed. No one is to be blamed, including yourself. See, it's far too easy to think you did wrong when you were wronged. You didn't listen, so God made it a test, and you made it a lesson, and then there comes a blessing in this mess, and scarred from scratches, you arise from the ashes, Phoenix flames. Yeah. Setting this world ablaze, lighting up every stage, shine so bright every hater seeks shade. Show them that God has made you in his fitting image, that there is no difference between your mercy and God's wrath, that you chose to take a path that made you a better man instead of a bitter one. So who really won? Life is a game, and they played right in your face. Thought it was checkers, you checkmate, and one day those who betrayed will come slithering back, seeking forgiveness, and that is when you tell them all is already forgiven, but you will never forget, and yet it still hurts. But growing pains are truly worth the growth spurt, and you are a giant among men. Now go and show them. Okay. I guess I'll be sassy this time.
Sassy shit.
Yeah. He said, you will never understand because you're a queen, and queens never take off their crowns. Backs never break, stay straight because they don't bow down. But he fails to see. He fails to see the times when this queen will lie down and let a king wipe his feet while he walks all over me. I'm a peasant in a palace, the royal fool, a lady in waiting for you to recognize my worth. See, queens become these things when kings don't know how to rule kingdoms properly. A queen is not property. Maybe a royal court case will overturn your inequality. I am not your subject. You are not a ruler by which I measure my existence. There isn't enough room for these hips to sit. I promise I'm not trying to share your throne. I have one of my own, and my crown is the only thing passed down through slavery. What black queens born princess be, a legacy. Misogyny won't end matriarchy. I can rise no higher than equality, but we can rise no higher than me. Our future as a nation depends on my elevation. A queen does more than just speak proclamation. She gives birth to generations of royalty. But maybe I just see things differently. Tell me, when you look at me, do you only see the bright and shiny false reality, or can you tell that what's glistening is really light reflecting? Every time I look into my reflection, I see everyone else. I keep forgetting myself. Sometimes I need reminding of who God is. And all the gold in your coffers couldn't buy my silence. Turning a blind eye only gives you the opportunity to stab me in that one too. But my third eye can see straight through you and your false sense of entitlement, because my title is Queen Bee Love. Because I be the highest form of understanding. I born equality. My cipher is completely free of power trips and unrefined dignity. Do the knowledge to my wisdom so you can see. I understand, King. I know Queen, because I am one. Thank you. Y'all give it up one more time for Queen Bee Love. Y'all ready for some soulful music from a tall fella back there. He's gonna come up and bless the mic with some of his R&B stylings. Y'all get up for Anaya. Welcome back to the stage.
How y'all doing? Good. Thank you, Dr. Shaw, for hosting this. Come on, I don't do too much talking.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to my show. Yeah. Give it them a blessing, pleasure. I just want some love. Must I take drastic measures? If I send a cut, you still gon' need a mailman. My flying is not there. Can I just make it there? Let me tell you folks I love you. You know we go together, babe. My mama be my flower. Do you know Mother Nature, babe? I'm trapped inside your garden. You know I like them strawberries, baby. Your love is sweet like kiwi. Baby, can you be with me? Baby, take me back. Take me back, baby. You know that shit won't easy. But now you left your feet. She right to your heart. Better yet, baby, just drive over. You like how that shit run. Baby, just come over. Welcome to the show. Welcome to my show. Yeah. Give a damn about some pleasure. I just want some love, baby. Must I take drastic measures? If I said the kind, you still don't need a man. I'm fine, it's not better. Can I just make it better? Let me tell you folks I love you. You know we go together, baby. Your mama be my flower. Do you know Mother Nature, baby? Do you know I'm trapped in such a garden? You know I like them strawberries, baby. Your love is sweet like kiwi. Baby, can you be with me?
Thank you. My Instagram is Nayo ANAYOEST99. You find me at Instagram. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Senator.
I like how y'all vibing on that. We're gonna keep the R&B vibe going with Mr. Sauter.
Small family, Mr. Sauter's the builder. I used to go by there. So found out there was actually a subgenre of music. And there was another artist, he was one of the young cats. Young cats that be on that Baby Kill type energy where they just be going real ham, talking about switches and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, let me just separate myself from that. I'm too old, all right? My knees bad. I can't do that. So this song is called Pretty Melanated Queen, or PMQ. Now, as much as I'm critical of certain behaviors of Black women, I still love y'all. All right? Always love.
Hey, there's nothing like a Black queen. Like a Black queen. You pretty melanated thing. There's nothing like a Black queen. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, let go. Good morning, Black queen. Girl, you're my favorite thing. For the record, I bet you that you don't know just what you mean to me. Cause what I see is hard to believe. The brown skin, your melanin, intoxicating. Your fairy tale beauty, magnificent beauty. And your smile, it put my heartstrings. You make my day. I do too like every day. Come here, baby. Why don't you come here, baby? I'ma treat you like a lady. Yeah, you something like a vibe, me and you, we can slide, cuz. But you got just what I need, reality, my dreams, and yeah. There's something so exquisite about your chocolate kisses. Not looking for a baby mama, let's upgrade you to Mrs. And we both come up missing overseas, taking advice, change your life. Come on, mama, just let me know you with it. Black woman, you so fine. Love how you blow my mind. The way you walk and talk, conversation you spark, illuminate the dark. Let me explore your mind. I want our legacy to last at the end of time. Why don't you come up, baby? I'ma treat you like a lady. Yeah, you're something like a vibe, me and you, we can slide, cause we got what I need. You got just what I need, reality is my dreams, and my shoulders out Ali, it's smart as Georgia Groove. Brilliant as fast as Chris, can't help but look at you. Honey almonds and butter, pecan, milk and dark chocolate. There's nothing better than full lips, full hips, and that kinky hairdo. Baby, just say the word and you know I got you. You hold a brother down, plus you keep it tight. How his body sound? Already booked the flight. Nah, man. Just know I'm serious about you, baby. I'm so serious. Cause my pretty melanated queen, she got just what I need. Just come over, baby. I promise you. It won't always be bad times. It's gonna be some good times. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put in a ride for you. And we're gonna make it do what we do. Big Texas style, baby. Yeah. You move. I got a vibe. That's right. That's right, baby. I go by Mr. Sodas. That song is streaming on all platforms. So if you like the song, go listen to it. Amazon Music, Apple Music, all the musics, none of the musics, whatever music you listen to, is streaming everywhere.
I'm back there dancing to his music like this. Y'all like get up and dance? That was more good. Okay. Y'all give it up again. I call him My Black Universe. That's where I follow him on social media. This guy is hilarious, I tell you. So we're gonna bring somebody really dope. All the way from Philly. Sometimes Pittsburgh. I said when I picked her up from the airport, I said, "You came all the way from Philly, didn't you?" She said, "No, Pittsburgh." I ain't get it right yet, and she gonna call me on it every time, and I love it. Shocky G is an amazing personality, super shy but super funny once you get to know Shocky, and the poems will knock your socks off. They will leave you shocked. I'm gonna just let her words speak for them. Y'all give it up for Shocky G.
I always thought the first time I stared down the barrel of a gun, I would be on both sides. Thought I would learn to hate myself that much. Forgot I wear this X on my chest every day for those who scream 88 while carrying a 12 gauge. All I wanted was directions. And some excuse of a man put me in his crosshairs like a James Bond credit. How fast do you go when your heart is racing, your mind is going a mile a minute, but your feet have gone numb? Just two concrete bricks destined to be a foundation. I had wished I had channeled the bravado of Emmett, the will to run of Harriet, but instead, I channeled Rosa and decided not to move, at least until I felt the tension of the trigger pull, cut through the night sky like hot metal. I will not die here. I cannot tell you if I ran, walked, or flew, but my next memory was a mirage of red and blue. The cop says, "Do you know how fast you were going?" Not fast enough to outrun history. I said, please let me make it home. See, where I'm from, we get gallons every time we leave our house and go up the road. These towns do not wait for the sun to go down for their hate to build up. They don't care about the placement of the Mason-Dixon. They don their Confederate flags and say, screw heritage. They just hate my kind. And to think, I thought the first time I stared down the barrel of a gun, I would be on both sides. Thought I could learn to hate myself that much.
Yeah.
How y'all doing, Doc? I'm excited to be here. I've heard so much about this iconic place, and I'm just happy to be on stage here. So thank you all. Thank you all. I just want to echo something that Black was talking about earlier. If you take nothing from what I say tonight, please just go to therapy, right? Go to therapy. As Black people, we already have so much built into our DNA that even the little things are so hard to heal from. So go to therapy. Go to therapy. Black men, I see you with your head down. Go to therapy, okay? My therapist asked me if I have any thoughts of harming myself or others. I say no. But the truth is, I think about dying more often than I should. If you hand me an infant, I will obsess over what it would be like to drop it. I see small dogs and I want to kick them. I won't. Once, I swallowed a bottle of pills. Don't make me laugh. Once, I swallowed a bottle of pills because I was so tired of failing and failed. Sometimes I'm scared to tell the story because I think you might see it as a challenge, and then I get mad. I get real mad. But the problem with my angry is I always end up crying. If I'm being honest, I'm a little bit of a crybaby. A lot of bit of a crybaby. But I want people to think I'm tough. I got this identity crisis because I'm darker than 11:50 p.m., but someone always says I'm not black enough. But my best friend says, whatever, you could just be the Drake of poetry. And I've been doing everything I can not to be. What I mean is I'm out here blocking my blessings like Mutombo. And since we're talking basketball, I almost never shoot my shot, but I blame women for my being single. I tell myself they couldn't love me more than my mother did anyway. See, there's a million ways to harm yourself or others, and falling in love is probably one of the worst. But I don't think my therapist would agree. So when she asked, I just say no. But she sees the trauma behind my eyes. She says, okay, but do you love yourself? And the levees behind my eyelids break. She says, this is just another storm. This too will pass. But at least we know where to start.
Yeah.
For the muses that died to become a slam poem. You can only write so many poems about how a bullet hits a body, how a knee breaks a neck, how bones crack on concrete, how grief hits a home. Lately, my pen's been running out of ink, my wrist out of blood. I am tired of getting my writing prompts from a news cycle meant to keep us down. I said, these poems been sounding like lynchings lately. Is this an open mic or an open casket? We reciting eulogies, poets torn pallbearer carrying America's dead weight. If a black boy dies and no one writes about it, do you remember his name? Yes. If a black girl goes missing and doesn't reappear in a poem, do we ever find her? Y'all, did you hear her rebuke the devil, how calling on God be an execution before it be an exorcism? Come on. And only the black body gives up the ghost. Bang! I never meant to make our poems a window. I always wanted it to be a mirror. I'm sorry for the way I bend your body, muse, martyr, metaphor. Maybe my poems ain't nothing more than a hashtag, crisscrossing this thin line between exploitation and expose, tightened it around your throat. And I keep telling myself, I just keep them hanging on by a thread. But what's the difference? Bodies hanging from a mic stand, broken neck, full of bullets. This one's got some blood at its feet. It's just, I've been trying to make you see. Like Mamie Till, screaming, look what they did to my boy. Casket sharp, Sunday's worse. Looking like a 10 at a poetry slam. I should have said that. What I should have done was cut you down, let you rest in the pieces you left behind. But instead, I put a soapbox under your feet. And I'm starting to think that the only difference between a poem and a lynching is who hung the body first. Try to do something a little lighter before I get out of here. Thank you. I'm not gonna pretend that I got this amazing memory here. But so I've never considered myself a love poet. Most people say that they don't relate to my love poems anyway. They say, we'd rather hear you talk about being black. I say, but ain't that the same? Yeah. Ain't black joy a love of its own? Ain't I proof that love exists even when it isn't meant to? My folks didn't love each other. My father had something to prove. I mean, thank God they make closets. They don't make closets the way they used to. My mother went chasing demons, and as short as I'm standing here today, I wouldn't take none of it black. I was born black. And black is strength in cultures. It's breaking trends and raising barriers. Don't ever let your skin make you inferior. Don't believe I'm sorry. I'm cookouts and block party, electric slide and Cupid shuffle. Don't believe them when they equate your black with struggle. I've seen how we come together when the world tears us apart. Traffic stop turn potluck. Bullet wound turn family reunion. You can't say we ain't resilient. Can't say we don't always find a reason to sing. We will find the rhythm in anything. We will two-step to a heartbeat if it means we're alive. If that ain't love, why? Thank you guys. Thank you all. Again, still in my book over there if you want one. You know, maybe if not.
In lieu of flowers, don't get that. In lieu of flowers, don't get that.
Y'all give it up for Shocky G and that amazing skill. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you who you made me think of when you were up here, and I was thinking about Apples, Rage, Almighty, and you didn't you feel some of that? Didn't you feel some of that? You dope poet. If y'all don't know who Rage Almighty is, go and look him up. He was a dope poet. He was one of my mentors in poetry, got me into this thing. Being able to step out of my shell, and I'm so glad that Shocky came here, stepped out of her shell, stepped off that plane, and came over here to deliver the message that she needs to deliver. Phone and all, memory and all. Your memory is great, I heard you say. But anyway, so we gonna close out with some dopeness. If you missed them, because I know a lot of people came late, you know, CP time is a real thing. Only because Wayne Henry and Miss Diana asked, I'm gonna go ahead and bring him up again because I know he's tired. Because he leave it all on the stage and he leave that stage on flame. But y'all give it up one more time for Black Noise. Clap it up to the stage.
I formed a poem today, made in the image of this stage, where misfit pastors and warriors spit sermons and testimonies flow like holy water. The blessed scorched my side formed a poem today, made in the image of clapping hands and distant voices that sound like noon. The baby's in here. Take your time and laugh in spirits that fill seats waiting for the next prophecy to come from a stranger's pen. I formed a poem today to the sounds of organs and the movement of praise spitting poets making crowds catch holy alliterations on crowded altars. I formed a poem today to resemble church, preach, pimping, pandering, and philandering words from this pulpit to paint pictures and metaphor G's into my iambic pen orgasms bust all over this mic stand. You see, she ain't got no curves, but she does something to me. I formed a poem today. I formed a poem today to the likeness of being of thought, of truth, of light. Let there be light. No, let there be word. I formed a poem today for relief, for sanity, to peel this past week off like dried Elmer's glue and tired clothes, to be transparent. I came to burn this naked.
Yeah.
I formed a poem today.
Yeah.
In the act of master penning on pages to spread my unborn in between these lines to impregnate your psyche. You see, this be sowing seed.
Speak, poet.
Bearing good fruit. This be sweet, like a good peach. marinated in pineapple juice, tenderized by cables. You see, this be a tight grip on reality, a whole vibe, a microscopic look at fire's energy formed from blood, sweat, Remy from purpose, from clay to mold life outside the box. This be my couch. You're going to get these scriptures, psychoanalytic pressure through ink therapy, curing the weight of doubt, and schizo-depressed synonyms whose triggers are cliche shit. I formed it in faith that Yah will continue creating a way so I can release in front of people I do not know. Forming enough variations of speech so poetry never dies. I formed a poem today for us.
Yeah.
This is a poem out of the book. I didn't like how I felt in my hand earlier, so I'm doing it off my phone. That's real. Yeah. That's real. It's called Powder Coffin. Hey, listen. Excuse me, y'all. Hey, sit back. Thank you. I can feel the reverb of scream, seismic quake of misery, smell the impact of ammunition tears rolling between the standing hair on my skin, blood oozing around my doorstep, broken background, a barrage of breaking news segments filled with journalism salty enough to make a heart stop. They say in 9th century China, gunpowder was created. First used for medicinal purposes, remedy for headaches. A few years later, was produced for warfare. I asked myself, how many times did organs implode before maniacal madmen decided to set the powder ablaze? Imagine vaccines enveloping homes in flames, becoming cannons, muskets, tools of genocide. I will never look at medicine the same. Can't shake the thought of my aspirin being loaded into guns, a painful killer. Fired at a congregation or classroom, into an aisle of shoppers. American mass murder infesting our families, GSR stained hands of the heartless grief, served repeatedly. Graves submerged in regret. War in Palestine persists. Congolese brutally displaced. The babies, all of these babies, considered collateral damage. Research lab rats to be dissected. When is enough enough? The end to the inoculation of black powder into the marrow of society. When will wrong be considered wrong, no matter the amendment, even if it's brandishing a price tag? It's like being stuck between a bullet and a bullet. I've seen men die, so even if knowing the despair, how can I protect my family without fighting fire with fire? I have to think. The Creator figured it a sickness to not keep up with the times. Unable to suppress this coughing disease of terror, pneumonia shrapnel in the chest of many nations like mucus, antibiotic released on the defenseless. I wonder if shell casings will be found wrapped in IV bags. Saline solution thick and black. Sugar can't help this form of medicine go down. The honey has been laced with C4. It's a hard pill to swallow. Knowing something that can be used to create colorful beauty is used as an agent of destruction against the very people that stand in amazement to watch designs flame across the sky. Celebration mutates memorable moments into morbid memorials. I didn't want to write this poem. Couldn't live in the space, this past to present reality, but the visuals of small bloody sheet-covered bodies wouldn't afford me sleep. We can't keep ignoring the mental erosion caused by the emotionally sick, equipped with firepower, the bullies who ally with bullies, the contradictory posture of a government who won't allow women to be in charge of their bodies, but will fund the murder of innocent children. Bodies piled up by the millions while they spend billions to remedy the world of free enterprise. Cities bombed into dust, a mixture of plasma, potassium nitrate, charcoal, and sulfur. Imagine being the creator of a substance used to play God. Mind of Hyde, genius and sick. They say gunpowder is considered to be one of the 4 greatest inventions of China. I bet inner city mothers and the children in Gaza would beg to differ. I'll give you one more out the book. They have been banning us. They don't want us to get out. Freedom of speech is illegal nowadays, baby. What y'all gonna do about it? Speak, spit, revolt, press. I feel you. I can't find it. That's crazy. I can't find it. No. Mental health piece.
Yeah.
Let's go. And I'm gonna read it out. If you want the piece I was getting ready to spit, go get that book.
Mama, what is therapy? Why isn't it for Black people? Personified potatoes that read ink blots are a thing where I'm from. My mama said we need those to make ends meet. Pray and sprinkle a little Lowry's on that struggle to mask our issues. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. See, we tough. We test the strength of grins every day. Bearing the weight of brooms that feed rugs. Dirty laundry always locked away in buried caskets. We grew up in homes with Vegas rules.
Spin. Cake. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to ration away this pain I can't talk about. Who is trauma? Who is anxiety? The boogie beast I should have been warned about before we crossed experience. Before I knew their names. Before finding out they had Siamese twins connected at the trigger. Click. With hairpin depression, click. I just might click. It would have been a good idea if someone would have warned me about this runaway landmine strapped to a powder keg on wheels, hell-bent on imploding me into a rocking fetal position at bullet, spin, click, slice, pretty red bead. At least you might be able to escape. At least you might be able to remember what God sounds like. The only time I hear him is when I hug my children. Bandage, please. Come to think of it, I've known the twins for a while. We used to be childhood friends. Until one day they taught me how to forge thoughts heavy enough to juice innocence from my joy. Callous enough to pick the bright from my eyes. Spin, click. If you want that piece, get the book.
Y'all give it up one more time for Black Noise. Oh my God. This has been a very, very dope night. So many dope poets who have graced this stage. I appreciate the Doc for allowing us to have this space. They hold this space for us every Tuesday night, 7:30. You can come out and see all of these amazing poets, a lot of amazing hosts, this amazing DJ 720X. I'm Brown Goddess, your host for the evening. If y'all want to buy books, you still can, but in a few minutes, we're going to wrap it up and y'all can
Have a great night. Be safe getting home and let somebody know that you made it safe. Thank
Rock the house, y'all.
This sequence is repeated several times. Listen to it from a location midway between the loudspeakers. 1, 2, 3, bass.
Can you dig that?
Yeah.